The heated debate on immigration has exploded with the busing and flying of migrants from border states to sanctuary cities. Morgan Norwood takes a closer look at that issue.
In recent weeks, we've seen the already heated rhetoric on immigration explode. From the busing and flying of migrants from overwhelmed Republican border states to sanctuary cities, to the outcry from Democratic leaders now receiving them.
This is a humanitarian refugee crisis.
Soon, voters will decide which elected officials will oversee how America deals with immigration.
Everything is riding on this election in terms of control of Congress.
According to the latest ABC News Washington Post poll, immigration is just sixth in the list of top issues Americans say they care about most this midterm cycle. But in a separate ABC News Ipsos poll, the vast majority of Americans who did rank immigration as a top issue believe undocumented immigration is a larger issue than legal immigration.
Immigrants are humans too. The challenge here is our borders wide open.
We also talked with voters in non-border states like Pennsylvania.
The system's still broken.
And Florida.
I don't think they're being tough enough on immigration.
U.S. immigration officials admit there's been a record number of apprehensions at the U.S. southern border. More than 2 million nationwide. The Biden administration admitting there's work to do there. But as they scramble to address that, they're responding to a federal appeals court ruling that the DACA program that shields hundreds of thousands who came to the U.S. as children from deportation is unlawful.
I'm going to fight to stay in this country.
Then there's also the busing and flying of migrants. Texas Governor Greg Abbott and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis have bused or flown migrants from their states to major cities. They say it's to call attention to what they described as President Biden's failed immigration policies. Now, the Treasury Department is looking into the actions of Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who flew migrants not from his own state, but from Texas to Martha's Vineyard, and whether DeSantis improperly used federal COVID relief funds to pay for those trips. So as it has for decades, immigration remains a divisive topic in this country and will likely drive hundreds of thousands of voters to the polls. But are any officials offering a real solution?
There has not necessarily been any substantive proposal of legislation that would get us any further to any real resolution on what's going on down at the border.
Morgan Norwood, ABC News.